Good afternoon and welcome to the commencement ceremony for Chamberlain University College of Nursing, Cleveland campus. I'm David Zaworski, faculty member, and I will be your master of ceremonies. Now, please join me in welcoming our Cleveland campus president, Dr. Brenda Spear.
Hello, graduate students. It's an absolute pleasure to be here today. Generally, our commencement celebration is within a venue that holds friends, family, faculty, and our colleague team from Chamberlain all in one room. We are in a time where we can't have the common and traditional festivities or pomp because of the circumstances. Despite the global pandemic, we certainly are excited to honor and celebrate all of your accomplishments. We put this video together to celebrate you. I hope you can share with your friends and family to commemorate your achievement of earning your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. As I reflect and recognize each and every one in this cohort, I know you truly are extraordinary students. Over the past year, while you were working so hard to complete your BSN degree, the world abruptly changed due to global pandemic. For most of us, the changes impacted our family, homes, social, and school lives. How we did simple things, such as getting groceries, became a different process. We had to stay home and reinvent ways to see our friends and families. For school, it meant learning the lecture materials in a virtual classroom. Even for the first couple sessions of clinical, it required students to creatively practice their skills in their home environments. Returning to the hospital setting, we encountered the need to adapt in more ways so we can provide care. We even had to help our patients adjust to stringent visitation policies and other necessary requirements. Being a student during a pandemic tested you in so many ways. But look at you today. You did it. You're here now. Your patience helped you endure the journey. Your perseverance and determination aided you to reach the success. Your creativity and innovation assisted you to make sense of concept and skills. As you faced unprecedented times in many aspects of your life, you remained calm and steadfast to the task, which supported you to be a successful student. Today, we are celebrating these accomplishments with you. Now, as you transition into a nursing role, you can utilize your experiences and recognize how prepared you are to be a nurse. During your nursing journey, you will face moments of chaos and uncertainty, where you will need to seek direction. There will be unprecedented moments or things you haven't encountered, leading you to discover an answer through research and investigation. Your initiative and innovation will help you accomplish difficult tasks. You are a nurse that is prepared and ready for the world before you. The team at Chamberlain look at this moment with pride in seeing your transition from a student to a graduate. Many saw firsthand your commitment, hard work, and wavering dedication. As students, you made personal and social sacrifices to reach this successful moment. And you did it. Congratulations. I wish you the best and look forward to hearing about your many accomplishments in years to come. It's my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Kathleen Mao. She is the Senior Director of Nursing Education and Professional Development for Cleveland Clinic. She earned her Doctor of Nursing Practice degree from Chamberlain College of Nursing in 2015 and was chosen to receive Chamberlain's first Distinguished Alumni Award the same year. She is certified as a nurse executive and as a certified emergency nurse. She also holds 2 advanced practice certifications as a clinical nurse specialist in adult health and in acute care with adult gerontology focus. In her current role, Dr. Mao leads professional development and nurse leader development for Cleveland Clinic's Nursing Institute. She co-developed and leads the Assistant Nurse Manager Residency Program and has created an interactive career pathway designed to support nursing professional development, lifelong learning, and career advancement for every stage of nurses' career. As a clinical nurse specialist, Dr. Mao led an interdisciplinary team that created an enhanced early warning system called Vital Scout. The innovative technology provides nurses and caregivers with tools that support timely identification and early intervention for signs of clinical deterioration. The program has been implemented at hospitals across the Cleveland Clinic Health System and was awarded the 2020 Innovation Award by Patient Safety and Quality Healthcare and the 2018 Davies Award of Excellence by the Health Information and Management Systems Society. Dr. Mao has authored several research articles and presented at both national and international conferences. As I review Dr. Mao's resume, she has many accomplishments and awards. As of recent, she was recognized by the American Health Council with America's Best Nurse Award for outstanding contributions in the nursing field. I'm truly impressed with Dr. Mao's dedication to the nursing profession. It's a true honor and privilege to welcome Dr. Kathy Mao to the podium.
It is such an honor to be here with you to celebrate this momentous occasion. To the graduates, let me be one of the first to congratulate you on your achievement and wish you all the best for the future. You should be so proud of your accomplishment. Congratulations also to those who have helped you along the way, the family, friends, and faculty who have provided you with support and encouragement. As I prepared for this speech, I reflected back on my 31 years as a nurse. The quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson came to mind. Life is a journey, not a destination. With that quote in mind, what I want to share with you is that your nursing career is an amazing journey of discovery. While you may think that you know what you want to do with your nursing career, your final destination is unknown and is ultimately determined by your journey, the experiences and choices that you make along the way. To demonstrate what I mean by this, I thought I would use the analogy of a treasure hunt. Think Indiana Jones, Pirates of the Caribbean, National Treasure, or Romancing the Stone. In each of these movies, the main characters are seeking a grand treasure and are given clues that eventually lead them to that treasure. Along the way, they face opportunities, challenges, and obstacles, but ultimately, they discover the treasure. In many cases, though, the treasure is not what they expected, and the real value was in the relationships forged and the personal growth and development that occurred along the journey. Indiana Jones is well known for his love of adventure and treasures. He was always on the lookout for the treasure that could change the fate of the world. Unfortunately, he often had no idea what he was getting into, which direction to go, or where that adventure would lead. That is similar to a career in nursing. In nursing, you will come to many forks in the road. Times when you need to make a decision that could change the direction of your career and move you in ways that you can't even imagine today. My nursing career has been a lot like that. Looking back, I could have never imagined the path that my career would take, and it has truly been an adventure. Going back to the analogy of a treasure hunt, think of your nursing career as a treasure map, with key experiences and career decisions serving as clues that lead you to a treasure. Each clue builds upon prior clues, adding to your skill set, shaping your areas of expertise, and helping to prepare you for the next clue. The treasure at the end of your nursing career is the nurse you ultimately become, which is a compilation of all that you have done over the course of your career. All of my nursing experiences have helped to create who I am as a nurse and as a person. It wasn't until I took the time to look back that I realized that there were 3 key things that I did throughout my career that have led me to where I am today. Those things include getting involved, taking advantage of opportunities, and doing the right thing. I want to share a few highlights from my nursing journey in the hopes of inspiring you to adopt similar practices. First, get involved. As a new graduate, I had some wonderful mentors who encouraged my participation in committees and projects. I learned quickly that I have a voice and that my thoughts and opinions are valued and can be used to contribute to positive changes in my work environment. Each committee and project I participated in exposed me to new people, information, and viewpoints. It was while working on that project that I discovered my love of emergency nursing. When a position opened in the emergency department, the director already knew my name from a committee we served on together and actually came to me about the job. Getting involved at work opened my eyes to different aspects of nursing and revealed several clues on my treasure map. I highly recommend you consider joining a few committees, whether at the unit, hospital, or professional organization level, to help reveal your own clues. Next, take advantage of opportunities, which come in many forms. Some are invitations to join that committee, lead a project, or consider a new role. For me, one opportunity involved volunteering to serve as a staff nurse at the 2005 National Boy Scout Jamboree, and it was this opportunity that changed the entire direction of my career. My sons were both Boy Scouts, and I was a Scout leader, so it made sense to use my nursing skills to help the Scouting program. The National Boy Scouts Jamboree is an event that occurs every 4 years and brings together 35,000 Boy Scouts for 10 high-adventure days. A team of 200 medical professionals from across the country set up more than 20 medical facilities to handle everything from sore throats and cuts to fractures and even heart attack. During the Jamboree, a mass casualty event occurred at the arena where thousands of Scouts were waiting for hours for a visit from President Bush. The heat index was 116 degrees, and the Scouts had hiked long distances to attend the event. While there were many different factors at play, the end result was that approximately 1,500 Scouts suffered varying degrees of heat exhaustion and heat stroke, many requiring on-site medical care, and some requiring emergency transport by helicopter for off-site treatment. Thankfully, no one died. But as a nurse providing care at that arena, I was left traumatized. Imagine working for hours to stabilize hundreds of boys who were severely ill and far from their family while worrying about the safety of your own sons who were also at this event. I returned from that event with a new appreciation of emergency preparedness, and recognizing the lack of preparedness at the hospital where I worked made it my mission to help develop a disaster plan for my hospital and to educate all emergency nurses on that plan. Without that volunteer experience, I would have never gotten involved in disaster planning or education, both of which provide me with the skills to take on the role of critical care educator and stroke program manager. Sitting at my own graduation 31 years ago, I could have never imagined doing anything but bedside nursing. Yet after 15 years, my nursing career was moving in a different direction. Taking advantage of a volunteer opportunity and new roles provided me the next clues on my nursing treasure map. But my volunteer experiences didn't end there. The next Jamboree was in 2010, and Boy Scouts of America decided to change the organization of the medical team. Nurses have reported to physicians at this event since 1935, and it was finally decided that nurses should report through a chief nursing officer. I was asked to serve in that role and to develop the nursing structure, policies, and procedures, and to manage a team of over 100 nursing volunteers from across the country. I did not immediately volunteer, and that was due in large part to the huge time and travel commitment, but also due to the traumatic experience of the last Jamboree. Ultimately, I did accept the role because I wanted to make a difference. I felt that serving in this role would help to give nurses a voice and ensure they are able to practice at the top of their license. It would also allow me to develop programs around disaster preparedness and recovery at the Jamboree. I have since served on the 2013 and 2017 Jamborees, and was also the first nurse appointed to the National Health and Safety Board of Boy Scouts of America, a board that develops health and safety policies for the organization. These vital experiences and clues added leadership skills to my nursing treasure map, skills that at that time I didn't realize would be critical for a future role. Graduate education also provided key clues to my treasure map. I was offered a grant to obtain my master's in nursing and became certified as a clinical nurse specialist. With opportunities for tuition reimbursement provided by my employer, I enrolled in Chamberlain University's Doctor of Nursing Practice program, graduating in 2015. I now had a wealth of experience, education, and skills to draw on. I mentioned earlier that one of my key practices is to do what's right, and that has usually involved advocating for patients and for nurses. The strength of that belief became apparent when I was consulted to address issues related to a failure to rescue event. Our current state was not acceptable, and I felt I needed to advocate for a better process for identifying and intervening for patients at risk for deterioration. The novel plan I proposed to leadership was met with skepticism, but I persevered, gained their support, and went on to lead a team in the development of an enhanced early warning system entitled Vital Scout. And this Vital Scout program is now across Cleveland Clinic enterprise. Developing Vital Scout challenged me to use everything I have learned over the course of my nursing career, skills and expertise in critical care, education, program management, and leadership. This most recent clue is what brought me to the role I am in today, Senior Director of Nursing Education and Professional Development for Cleveland Clinic. As I trace my steps back through all of the treasure map clues that have made up my nursing journey, I recognize how vital each one was to my next role or opportunity in nursing. There were times I said no to joining another committee or volunteering for another event. You can't do everything. But there were so many more times that I said yes. There is so much value in getting involved and in being open to opportunities that present themselves. You can also never go wrong when you follow your moral compass and choose to do what is right, even when that choice leads you on a more challenging journey. In the end, it will be worth it because it will help you to realize your true potential as a nurse. So as you receive your diploma today, think about your graduation as the first clue on your own nursing treasure map. Chamberlain has prepared you well to begin your nursing journey. Your first job as a registered nurse will help you refine your nursing skills and will provide you with new knowledge and expertise that may open up other opportunities for growth and development. Get involved. Take advantage of those opportunities. Embrace all that nursing has to offer so that 31 years from now, when you look back over the course of your own career, you will be able to see how much your experiences have changed and molded you. Your final destination, as well as mine, is still unknown. Take the time to be proud and to celebrate all you have accomplished up to this point, because it is a tremendous accomplishment. But also believe in how much more you can accomplish. The sky is the limit in nursing, and the clues that will lead you to your treasure are there for you to discover. Congratulations.
Thank you, Kathleen. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Matthew Odre, for the student address.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us today to celebrate our incredible academic achievements. My name is Matt Odre, and I will have the pleasure of entertaining you for the next couple of minutes. I was humbly elected by my peers to speak on behalf of the class, probably because I'm the best looking guy in the class, but also I'm the only guy in the class. But don't let my good looks distract you from why we are gathered here today, the incredible accomplishment of completing a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. One of the reasons that I came to choose Chamberlain was because of the promise of a small class size. After my first experience at college, I wanted this experience to be more personal. That is exactly what I got. Over the short 3 years we have spent together, sharing classes, clinicals, going virtual, and complaining has brought us together and made us a family. That is something we can all be grateful for, as well as Kari's laugh. All 13 of us have had different reasons for going to Chamberlain. Whether this was your first or second school, you worked in healthcare and were ready for the next step, or you were just upgrading your current nursing degree. Chamberlain is what brought us together. Furthermore, being in a clinical setting with at least everyone once during this journey, I can personally attest to the character, dedication, and work ethic of these incredible women before us today that are soon to become great nurses. One thing that we can take away from this experience is our ability to adapt and be resilient even if things are not going our way. For instance, like having to get a certain score on a certain test to advance to the next course, or dealing with going completely virtual during a global pandemic. These things not only bring us closer together as classmates and as friends, but instill with us the knowledge and values to reach out and help those in need, which at its core is what being a nurse is all about. Congratulations, guys, we did it. Go Bills!
Thank you, Matthew. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Paula James for the pinning ceremony.
At this time, please take your official Chamberlain University School of Nursing pin, which you received, and wear it proudly as this signifies your completion and success of the BSN program. The presentation of the nursing pin originated at the Nightingale School of Nursing in the late 1800s. Florence Nightingale had just returned from the Crimean War, and it was her intention that the pin represent both a Medal of Excellence and a badge of honor and courage. Nurses provide holistic care, supporting a patient physically and emotionally. Nurses are advocates for their patients and dedicate themselves to improve the lives of others and protect patients from harm. Your pin, remember all those who have gone before you, all those who have dedicated their lives to the profession. Always wear your pin with pride and let it be a reminder to you of the commitment you have made to spend your life serving others. And now for the presentation of the graduates. Cariel Bibb. I would first like to give my Lord and Savior all the praise and glory. He has given me strength when I was weak and wiped away every tear. I could not have made it thus far without him. Leaning on him, I decided to walk by faith and not by sight. I would like to thank every single person who has supported me during this time. I appreciate each one of you for giving me encouraging words, praying for me daily, and helping me understand my assignments. I dedicate this achievement to my family, friends, and my work family. Most importantly, I dedicate this day to my father. My father is my main inspiration to become a nurse. On January 17, 2019, he committed suicide, and although I was told to take a semester off from school, I did not. I wish I could have saved my father, but I know I was placed in this field to save someone else's loved one. I am compassionate and dedicated to giving my services to as many people as I can, because this is what I was born to do, and I know my father would want me to continue to make him proud. In my father's letter, he stated that he wanted me to keep fighting through my obstacles no matter what. My father's death allowed me to learn that my hardest times are often led to the greatest moments of my life, and tough situations build strong people in the end. I know that success is not how high you climb, but how high you make a positive difference in the world, and I know I will make a difference. Katrina Gilo. I would like to dedicate this moment to the best support system a girl could ask for. My wonderful husband, parents, grandparents, family, and friends. I could not have made this dream of mine come true without you guys. You always pushed me to finish my dream of becoming a nurse. All the sleepless nights and days and all the breakdown moments, you guys were always by my side, cheering me on no matter what. I also want to share that I have made the best of friends these last 3 years at Chamberlain. I couldn't have gotten through this nursing school without them. Here is to bigger and better things for all of us. Stephanie Fott. I would like to dedicate this to my family who has always supported my decisions through this journey. I would especially like to thank my husband, who has been there since the beginning of this and has also supported me and has been very understanding throughout this whole process. Also to my other classmates who made this experience more enjoyable and for the memories we have shared together. Courtney Hobart, cum laude. I would like to thank my fiance Vince, my mom and dad, as well as the rest of my family and close friends who have been my sole supporters in my journey through nursing school. I'm thankful for my team of cheerleaders these past few years. I could not have done it without you all. Also, a special thank you to my fellow classmates for always being supportive and working toward our common goal as future nurses. Megan Ianello, cum laude. Thank you to my family and friends, including my parents, siblings, and my boyfriend Tommy, for giving me constant support and dealing with me being crabby and stressed during nursing school, and for encouraging me to continue my education. Also, thank you to my coworkers at Cleveland Clinic J31 Coronary ICU for always taking the time to explain and educate me on nursing topics and patient care. Lastly, thank you to my classmates for the memories and always offering to help each other out. Amy Klipchak, magna cum laude. I would like to take this moment to dedicate this achievement to my wonderful husband, Brian, and my son, Brendan. Thank you both for helping me remain focused on this long journey to becoming a nurse over 5 years. Thank you for being there through the tears of frustration, many moments of self-doubt, and grumpiness that accompanies so much lost sleep. I feel so privileged to get to share this moment with you. I love you both so very much. I also would like to thank my classmates and the wonderful professors at Chamberlain for all the support these last 2.5 years. I will forever remember the laughter and support you have shared with me. Megan Lawrence. I just want to say thank you to my family for supporting me through these past 3 chaotic years of nursing school at Chamberlain. I truly wouldn't be where I am today without the support of my family, my friends, and especially my classmates. I'd most importantly like to say thank you to my son, who is my constant motivation to be the most I can be for the both of us. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you, and I can't express the boundless gratitude I have for you helping me accomplish my goals. I'm so excited to see where this new chapter takes all of us and the amazing things we do with our new titles of BSN. Congratulations, COVID class of 2021. We made it. Tomiko Nixon. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. This has been a long journey, but we made it. Thank you, nursing class of 2021. We've worked hard to get to this point. We've laughed and studied together through the worst time ever. Having to go to school during a pandemic was not the easiest thing to do, but we've kept each other motivated and encouraged. Good luck, everyone. Lastly, thank you to my family and friends for praying for me and keeping me grounded. Matthew Audrey, cum laude. I would like to thank my parents, family, and friends. Without your help and generosity, I would not be in the position I am today. Krishana Page, cum laude. As this chapter closes, I would first like to say thank you to my family for the love and support they have showed me through my nursing school journey. I would like to give a special thank you to my mother, Lysandra. You have helped me and continued to motivate me even when I became discouraged, and I truly appreciate your support. Lastly, I want to thank my twins, because although you two are only 4, you two have continued to be my motivation to strive for better. Meera Patel, magna cum laude. I would like to dedicate this moment to the best support system I have had these past few years, my parents, brother, my entire family, and friends. Because of them, I was able to make this dream of mine a reality. I want to also dedicate this to my biggest inspirations, my grandparents, who, although some aren't with me today, I know they are watching me walk across the stage or my living room with the biggest smiles on their faces. Lastly, I want to thank the lifelong friends I have made here at Chamberlain for not only being there for all the stress and breakdowns, but for also creating the best memories these past 3 years. Emily Shagavac. To my parents, entire family, and friends, thank you so much for all the support you guys have given me during the past 3 years. I wouldn't be who or where I am today without you. Chamberlain has given me so much more than an education, but lifelong friends that I will forever be grateful for. And finally, special shout out to Cleveland Bagel and Gallucci's. They were always there when stress eating was needed. We did it, guys. Now let's go crack some ginger ales. Olivia Smolinski. I would like to thank my mom and dad as well as my fiance. I would also like to thank all of my friends I have met through this program. I would not be here if it weren't for your encouragement and support. I love you all. President Spear, I hereby certify that these students have completed the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing and recommend that they be awarded this degree.
Upon these recommendations and the authority vested in me by the Ohio State Board of Nursing, the Chamberlain Board of Trustees, and Chamberlain's Vice President of Academic Affairs, I hereby confirm upon these students the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with all the honors and responsibilities pertaining thereunto. Bachelor of Science graduates, please move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap, signifying that you are now graduates of the Chamberlain University College of Nursing. Welcome to the nursing profession and congratulations. I now invite Dr. James to lead the graduates in the reading of the Nurses Pledge.
Will all nurses present today please participate in the reading of the Nurses Pledge, which can be found on page 12 of your program. I pledge in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession faithfully. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my profession. I will devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. I now invite David Zaworski to lead the graduates in the candle lighting ceremony.
The lighting of the lamp is a symbol of Florence Nightingale's famous late night rounds when patients were greeted with the warm light of her lamp. It furthermore represents the care and devotion nurses administer to the sick and injured. It is my pleasure to introduce Chamberlain University Cleveland campus alumnus, Rebecca Clapper.
Hello to everyone. I'm Rebecca Clapper, or Becky, and I graduated from Chamberlain in December of 2020. To start off, I would like to share why I became a nurse in the first place. The reason is my mom. She's also a nurse, and she is still working in her 70s. She is one of the most compassionate people and nurses that I have ever met, and I want to follow in her footsteps. Going back to school at a not traditional college student age was very, very challenging for me. I won't sugarcoat it when I say how difficult nursing school was. It was one of the most challenging, stressful, and emotional times of my life. But I made it, and in a few short weeks, so will all of you. I look back and I realize why I made it through this difficult journey. First, I never gave up on myself. I wanted to several times along the way, but I did not. Secondly, I had a very wonderful support system both at home and at school. The Chamberlain professors and staff were with me every step of the way and really did prepare me for the NCLEX and the start of my nursing journey. I did have many doubts along the way and obstacles put in my path, but I persevered and now I am an RN. I work at Metro on 10C, which is the oncology floor, and I just finished my 3rd week of nursing orientation. Finally, some words of wisdom to the first graduating class from Chamberlain 2021. Take care of yourselves, especially during the trying times. Reach out, utilize resources from school, from work, in your local community. And remember why you started this journey in the first place. I want to wish you the best of luck on the NCLEX, future interviews, and jobs. Congratulations to all of you, Chamberlain College Class of 2021. Have a good day.
We would like to take a moment to reflect on the journey of our graduated here today. I would like all the graduates who are ready to go out and be that extraordinary nurse to now reflect on the fact that many other people have had a role in getting you to this point. Remember the nurses and patients from the clinical areas, visiting professors, and most important, your family and friends who have supported you and believed in you. Congratulations, and I know you will make us all proud.